We'll start off with Canada geese. Been competition goose calling since I was a kid. I love it, man. I just want to show you my favorite sound for killing geese. So. A cluck and a moan. I have had more success calling in geese than about anything else, and it is very easy to do. This is how I do it. There's a lot of great ways to learn. All I do is I take the call, so this is a frequency goose call, we make power calls. I wrap my hand around it and I'm covering, you see that? Roughly a quarter to half. If you do it wide open, you're gonna get a lesser sound. So what I'm doing is I'm getting that deep sound. All I'm doing is saying hit. Hit, hit. Tongue's closing it off, the roof of your mouth. It comes from your stomach, guys. Right? What I want you guys to do is just practice hitting that single note cluck. Hit, 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 hit. When you get that down, you're gonna add a moan. Practice the moan on its own. Tia, tia. Tia, tia. That's all I'm saying in the call. Then when you figure that out, tia, hit, tia, hit. Or hit, tia. A lot of times these birds, you'll hear them in the spring, you'll hear them, when they're at a pair. A lot of times I'm in scenarios where I'm hunting ducks and geese, right? A lot more so I'm actually hunting ducks and I see a pair of geese, and this is in my scenario, and it's my favorite scenario to shoot a goose is when I'm not hunting them. And so they eat it up, just that tia hit. And if you can really figure it out, hit hot. That's your double cluck. If you do that, mix it in, make it a little sporadic with still having some rhythm to it, because Canada geese are they have rhythm. For whatever reason, you hear the goose callers, you hear the geese, you hear it, whatever, they're very rhythm oriented. With the mallard, he's, they're doing all sorts of stuff. So my favorite sound right there is a cluck and a moan. I have had more success calling in geese with just that. We can do all the not necessary, guys. It does work, but your bread and butter, cluck and a moan. So the speckled-bellied goose is on the rise, man. Their population has tripled in size the last few years. It is so cool to see them doing so well, and you're finding them in places you never did before. You're hunting them in North Dakota, you're hunting them down in Arkansas, Kentucky, we're seeing them in Kansas, we're seeing them all over the country. You need to learn how to run a speckled-bellied goose call. What you are currently doing or your friends are doing is this. Right? Hoo-hoo. There's nothing wrong with that. That does work. I've called in speckled-bellies doing that. But what I'm gonna show you today is the correct way to blow a speckled-bellied goose call. So, start with hand placement. Take your hand, roll it around the call. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There's so much technique there. So, roll it around the call, and then what you're gonna do, and guys, you guys gotta be relaxed for this. I see all these guys that get all like this. There's no need to be like that. Be relaxed. You're there, you're good. Speckled-bellies are very, very vocal birds, man. It's like calling a dang turkey sometimes. I swear, you hit them, they hit you back. Back and forth, back and forth. You're actually having a conversation with these birds where, silence works better, in my opinion, on ducks and geese. Canada is better than a speckled-belly. I want to keep them on the hook almost the whole time. So wrap it around like this. See that? Let's start off with just a basic cluck. I'm taking my tongue and slapping the roof of my mouth. There's no key word there, I can tell you. You're just going. Starting air and stopping it at the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. So that's. That sound is probably one of the best sounds for harvesting the speckled-bellied goose than anything else out there. It's the base of everything that you're gonna learn. Do you feel that break? Hear that break? That's what you're trying to hit, is that. You're playing the brakes on all of it. That's what all speckled-bellied goose calling is. If a good practice is to go up the bars. So you start low, feel it all the way up, so you get used to feel those breaks the whole way down. And so to hit a yodel, 2-note yodel, is blowing through the call. Comes from right here. I'm using the back of my throat to and then I'm ending it with like a cluck. So I'm going and I'm stopping it every time. You do not want to leave an open-ended speckle belly note. Anyone that's from Louisiana, anywhere around the country, they're gonna give you crap if you do. That is a great sound. So what a lot of times I do is, that's your hail, that's your greet. And then get them to come your way. They're coming. Now you hit them with the clucks. They're circling you. You can slow down, just letting them out, and then you turn them again with the yodel. It's a great sound, very simple, guys. It just takes some practice. You know, that hand placement is so different than you get about, I would say you get about 3 times the volume by doing this too. And speckle bellies love it. Get in their face, tell them what to do, talk with them, have a conversation with them. A lot of times, you're gonna have a lot of success with that. So hopefully this helps you. I know the speckle belly, there's a lot more things that I could go into with triple clucks and growling and stuff, but really to be successful speckle belly goose hunting, if you can figure out those 2 things, you're gonna have so much success.